Attention, forward-thinking business leaders. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of success and propel your organization to new heights? Then mark your calendars, because an exclusive opportunity awaits you. Introducing the Center for Public Service Productivity and Development Membership Workshop, the ultimate event for business owners, CEOs, directors, managers and decision-makers like you. Join us for a transformative experience that will revolutionize your business, organizational strategies. Imagine being in the presence of industry pioneers, thought leaders, and visionaries who have achieved remarkable success. At our workshop, you'll gain direct access to their invaluable insights, innovative strategies, and proven techniques. This isn't just another conference. Our workshop is designed to ignite inspiration, foster collaboration, and provide you with practical tools you can implement immediately. Network with like-minded professionals, exchange ideas, and forge powerful connections that will impact your business for years to come. A direct involvement of being a member of senior professionals. Don't miss out on this exclusive opportunity to take your business career to the next level. Seats are limited, so secure your spot today. For physical participation, venue, Sheraton Lagos Hotel Ikeja, Lagos. For virtual participation, live via Zoom. Visit our website at www.centerforproductivity.org. Reserve your spot now. Contact us, info@centerforproductivity.org +2348035878800.
Good morning, all. I am Amadou Fidi Amadou, a fellow of the Institute. You are welcome to the CeProd lecture series titled Productive Entrepreneurship, that's Building Profitable Business After Retirement. So, taking us through this lecture series today is Mr. Oloyede Adeola Adeniyi. But before we delve into that, I wish to quickly acknowledge our council members. That is Professor Sandeep Kumar, Engineer Adeyemi Benga, Dr. Mariam Abdu, Dr. Chris Ebu, Engineer Soles Iwanfo Akadi, Mr. Kelechi Abel, Oluwapedu Newsong, Dr. Joshua Oluseson Odewale, and Amino Maman Lau, and lastly, Mr. Oloyede Adeola Adeniyi. So, I will briefly read out Mr. Oloyede's profile. He's a member of the Board of Trustees of the Association of Pension Risk Desk Practitioners of Nigeria. He retired in the Directorate Cadre of the Federal Public Service of Nigeria after a meritorious service. He served in various departments involved in pension management, accounting, and auditing. He also served as a member of the Pension Reform Committee that led to the promulgation of the Pension Reform Act of the 2004. Whilst in the public sector service, he served as the head of accounts, Nigerian National Commission for UNESCO, Abuja. He also served as the chief accountant, Federal Ministry of Health, Abuja. He was also the Assistant Director, Ministry of Police Affairs. He is a Center for Management Development Center certified trainer. He has also been involved in consultancy training and workshops in human development to achieve and enhance productivity. He attended Nigeria College of Accountancy, Jos, University of Lagos, University of Calabar. Some of his professional qualifications and certifications are member board of trustees, Association of Pension Desk Practitioners of Nigeria. He's also a fellow Center for Productivity, fellow Association of Forensic and Investigative Professionals of Nigeria. He is also an associate member, Association of Nigerian Accountants of Nigeria, ANAN. He's an associate member, Chartered Institute of Management, Nigeria. Lastly, he is also a member, Center for Crisis Prevention and Peace Advocacy. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly welcome Mr. Ayokunle Adeola Oloede.
Thank you, sir, Professor Mama.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for those laudable achievements. It can only be good. I want to thank the Center for Productive and Development, then the person of our president and our vice president, and the DG, Dr. Prisegu, for this wonderful opportunity to talk to us. This morning, I'll be sharing with you some insight into entrepreneurial development, especially the productive one. And I will quickly share my slides.
Now,
so that we can see the slides as they go by. Let me quickly share it. Yes, good morning once again. The DG and other fellow board members, I want to say thank you. Quickly, we will run through this and let's see how I'm going to do justice to it in a few minutes to the benefit of myself and every other person that is here. Let me quickly say this. I served the public service for about, can you see my slide, please? Can you see my slide?
Yes, we can.
see.
So I actually served for 12 years and it was an experience that really changed me as a person. Also, I happen to serve in the pension department of the federal government for many years, about 16 years of my 12 years I spent on pension. And I've always been an advocate of ensuring that retirees or will be retirees will be in a better position to take care of themselves after that. So I'm passionate about retirement planning so that people will not get themselves stuck after retirement. So this assignment given to me by the center was a very good one for me. So this is an area I always want to talk about. So this morning we'll be looking at productive entrepreneurship, building a profitable business after retirement. Now, we already know about entrepreneurship. However, there are what we call productive entrepreneurship, which not only after profit, but also after the impact that they have on the environment. It's very, very important as a retiree or will be retiree that want to go into an entrepreneurship. You must be thinking of this in your mind as if you want to volunteer. Though it's a business, but you must see that volunteering to serve the society where there will be opportunity to serve, retire, and then I want to give back to that particular society. So when we talk about entrepreneurship, we see it as a process of designing, launching, running a business, and often starting as a small venture, which is okay. That's entrepreneurship. The term also refers to the skills that entrepreneurs supposed to have or have. And some of these skills that is expected for an entrepreneur to have to do with being able to solve problems, be able to use time management in the business running a business with time management principles at the back of his mind, which will definitely lead to high productivity and development of that particular business. He must be a critical thinker. The entrepreneur must be someone who can think deep. He must think deep. He must be adaptable to whatever situation you find himself. He must be resilient. You can't just quit. You must stay in it. Yeah, because though as we go along, we see where I caution that there may be time for professionals or retirees not want to run away from the business because of the intrigues that will be involved. So all these things are the skills that we were expected of an entrepreneur after retirement. So what is productive entrepreneurship? It refers to the practice of starting and running businesses that are not only profitable, but also contribute positively to society and create a significant impact. I've said it earlier. A productive entrepreneurship may a retiree or a pensioner should not be looking for profit, much profit this time around, but must be able to see, to look after what you will leave behind, the legacy that you leave behind in that particular society. That is why you must always have a significant impact on society positively, but not only profit. It's also go beyond solely focusing on financial gains and emphasize the importance of sustainable growth. Yes, you must be prepared to build that particular business sustainably. You innovate to make the needs, you innovate towards the needs of society. You must have a social responsibility in your mind that as you make profit, you try and give back from that profit to society and make it a better place by not only giving money out, by engaging in projects and by employing the unemployed in society. Also, you must be focusing on value creation at every point in time that you are in this business. Productive entrepreneurs aim to create businesses that not only generate financial success, but make a meaningful difference in the world. You must be ready to make a difference. You can't be like others. You can't be like every other person that want to make money, want to probably fraud maximization or wealth maximization. That shouldn't be. You are supposed to have retired. You are only using your experience. You are using all the things you have gathered in the society, either as a public servant or a private person. You want now to use for society good, for the good of society where you believe or the community where you belong to. So by incorporating purpose, innovation, sustainability, collaboration, and ethical leadership into the entrepreneurial endeavors, individuals can build businesses that contribute to a more prosperous and sustainable future. This herein lies the difference between ordinary entrepreneur and a productive entrepreneur. He must be ready to innovate. He must bring innovation to the business space. He must be ready to sustain that particular innovation and even improve on it. He's going to collaborate, network, and ensure that people in his network and the people who will be his customers are recognized and looked onto. And ethical leadership. Your type of leadership in your business, it will be different. You have to showcase that you have got experience, and this experience is going to be used for society and the community to be able to profit from it, to value addition to the community, value creation. I remember I read a book where former governors, former presidents in America or Europe, after they have retired from the public service, what do? They go back and become councillors. They go back, they say they want to be councillors, bringing the experience of gathered as presidents, as governors, or as mayors, to go and become an ordinary councillor, a local. So this is what we are talking about when we talk about this is what we mean when we talk about productive entrepreneurship. Also, as you can see from the slide, a productive entrepreneur must have some characteristics and principles. So, a productive entrepreneurship must be purposeful driven. You don't just go into it. You don't just start a business for the sake of starting a business or an endeavor. No, you have a purpose for doing it. Probably it's a passion. You already have it in your mind. The focus is to make good the life of people around you. Also, you must have innovation and creativity. You must have gone to the market and studied it. you now bring something new, an innovation, or something that is higher than what is in the market. You bring it and create it into the market. Then you must have sustainable practices. Every good thing that will be brought into the business must be sustained, like ethical leadership that we were talking about before. Then we talk about being purposeful, being ready to network, being ready to give value to society where you belong to. You must be able to collaborate and enjoy partnership. Partnership, collaborate with others who are in that particular community or that area or that country or that business to bring about a good partnership that will eventually lead to the good of society. A productive entrepreneurship must be customer-centric. That is, the customer must come first. You are going to that particular business because of the customer. You see them as the people that you want to bring value to their lives. So when you do marketing, sir, your marketing must be towards who are the customers, who are the people that you really want to bring new things onto or to satisfy their needs. Also, a product entrepreneurship must have continuous learning and adaptation. You must continue to learn about the market. You continue to learn about new things. You must continue to learn about new technologies. Not only learn about these things, you must be able to adapt to new things, new technologies, new ways of doing things, the new ways of, for example, the Gen Z society. How do they think? What would they like to buy? How would they like to do things? These are the things you must put your mind. Also, we emphasize again, one of the characteristics you must carry as a product entrepreneur is to have ethical leadership. Ethical leadership that is not corrupt. Ethical leadership that is ready to communicate. Ethical leadership that is ready to listen. Ethical leadership that is ready to network, ready to collaborate, ready to add value to society. That's leadership we are talking about. Ethical leadership that is ready to delegate. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Ethical that is ready to bring into being into that particular business what we call a succession plan, where you'll be thinking of already actually again retiring from that particular business or stepping aside and raising people, bringing people, produce people, managers, even your family members or your sons or your daughters that will take over that particular business as a legacy after you leave. Then you must be able to impact and do what we call impact measurement. You want to be able to measure the impact that you have had in that particular society or you have had in that particular industry and be able to report them. So also, every productive entrepreneur must have challenges. All the things we have talked about, ethical leadership, be able to adapt, be able to bring new things, innovation, creativity, and all those ones. Definitely we lead to some problems or challenges that will face that particular entrepreneur, especially as a retiree or will be retiree. You know, when this is what I always talk about when I teach retirement planning or retirement planning and income planning of retirement. I always talk about how you should prepare yourself to put some money aside to do other things to be able to achieve your passion in life. Some people would love to become to travel. Some want to become grandfather who will be taking care of their grandchildren, playing, traveling about, going about to see family and friends. Some would like to do business, especially those whose retirement income planning has to do with starting their own business. You want to go to this. So as we have challenges, many pensioners or many retirees actually want to do something that will keep them busy, and we also need them to be agile and active. So some of the challenges that face a productive entrepreneur is how to be able to balance profitability with purpose. We have told you earlier in our earlier slide that a productive entrepreneur is not really after the profit. It's also after making sure that it adds value to the society. So what is balancing profitability with purpose? A product entrepreneur must be ready to consider the interests of all the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? The society, the community, the workers, the customers, the financiers, and the environment. That's why you're balancing profitability with purpose. It's purpose driven. It's not the one that you want to. I have money to do business, so I'm trying to save money for my as a legacy, or my estate must be somewhere where people will benefit from it. No, you must be able to network. You must be able to do considerations. You consider people that will use that product. You consider people that will need those products. You consider people that will demand for those products. You consider your customers. You consider your suppliers. You consider your financiers. You consider your investors while you are doing while you are looking for profit. Also, the problem of limited resources is only difficult for businesses that are being run or being set up by retirees to get financiers. People are afraid, especially civil servants. Investors will be wondering, this man has never done business before while he was serving. How would you give him money? So there's tendency for one of the challenges to be limited resources. Also, some retirees do not have enough money that they got from their retirement to be able to finance a particular business or an endeavor. So they will need resources from outside. They might even go to family and friends. But some people know to give him, they might say, okay, you don't know whether it's going to squander the money or not be able to return the money, even if you borrow him. Also, a product entrepreneur or a retiree will have what we call market acceptance and competition. The product you are bringing to the market, will it be acceptable? If it's acceptable, what number of people have accepted it? How many people are using it? How many people are ready to trust that particular product that you have just brought to the market? It might lead to initially low sales, low profit, and which will not be able to pay back any money that you actually borrow. And the competition on the market. That is why we are advising any retiree that want to start a business after retirement, after leaving the service, whether private or public, must do very good market research. Don't just go in there because somebody is producing pure water and is making money. You now want to start producing pure water. Not because your friend or a family member is doing a particular business and you say you want to do it. You must first of all consider your passion. You must think of what to do market strategy that will give you a thorough research as to what you can bring to the market that will enable you to be able to survive in that particular market and the competition. Then, one of the challenges again is scaling impact. What do you mean by scaling impact? Scaling impact means that to grow the business, it might be difficult. It might take a lot of time, many years to grow the business. But what we're advising is that you have to stay with it. So scaling impact means that how do I impact the market? How do I impact the customer? How do I impact the community? How do I go to be able to impact all these people that are supposed to impact on? Also, they might have regulatory and legal complexity. This is the reason why anybody that just retired and want to do business must do the good research and consult advisors. People that have done it before or people that are into it that can help you. There are a lot of regulatory and legal complexity. For example, regulatory laws about a particular product. Like in Nigeria, we have the CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission, where you have to do the registration of your business. We have NAFDAC, we have FCCPC. All those ones, you must be able to know how they do it and how you are going to get all your legal documents and be able to avoid all these regulatory and legal complexities. Then you also have stakeholder management. How do you manage the customer? How do you manage your supplier? How do you manage your creditor? How do you manage your financier? How do you manage the environment? How do you manage the community? These are the stakeholders in your business and how you are going to manage them. Because of inexperience, the retiree may not be able to get this going in the beginning or from the offset of doing business. Then, we have talked about measuring and reporting impact before. How do you measure the impact and how do you report it? Many retirees may not know how to do it, but I believe as we trudge on, we continue to do it right and continue to speak to people, talk to people, as we continue to seek advisors and people that can give you the level of be able to teach you, hold you by hand. and mentors who will hold you by hand, competitors who you are very close with, that you get over the issue of measuring and reporting impact. Emotional resilience, definitely, especially from the public service. There are tendencies for you to get tired of the whole thing, especially when things go down. Look at the economic downfall that we have in Nigeria today. How many businesses that are being run by retirees will be able to survive it if you don't have resilience? You stay in it. You continue to work it out. You continue to join society or you go to places like Center for Production and Development, where you can be trained, you can be talked to, you can be advised. Engage one of our members who will help you to be able to stay in it, and then you'll be happy at the end of the day. Building partnership and collaboration is difficult because you are just coming to the business, or because you are a new entrant. It might be difficult to build all those things. Now we have market education and awareness. How do you bring your product to the market? How do you make people aware so that it can lead to increase in sales? Access to network and support. We have talked about that. Adapting to evolving societal needs. Some of us, I will still talk about myself. When I was about to retire, I already know what I wanted to do, and that was saved me. So how do I adapt to evolving societal needs? I know that people lack awareness, education in some areas, especially in pension, new pension reform, and the area of capacity development. So before I left, 5 years before I left, I've already started training, going for training activities, workshops. In fact, myself and the DG met at a workshop. And since that time, we have been together. So these are the things that we used to tell people when they want to plan for their retirement. Adapt to the managing financial sustainability. How do you sustain your financial? Overcoming resistance and skepticism. Resistance to new things. Resistance from the society. And skepticism on your own part. You'll be skeptical. Will this thing work? Will this not work? Hey, will I lose money? Will this money enter in the deep? All those skepticism will be there. So navigating complexity and society and uncertainty. These are the challenges that is expected as an entrepreneur, especially when you have to tap. But why these challenges looks big, they can also present opportunity for growth and innovation. It is the resilience that we put to it. It is the staying attitude that we put to that make people grow and get innovation to the market. Overcoming these challenges require perseverance. I've said that. You have to persevere. Adaptability, you adapt to the new way of doing things. You must not be left behind the technology, social media, or whatnot. Perseverance, adaptability, strategic thinking. What is strategic thinking? Strategy is to be able to focus on the vision you have. The plans you have put ahead, especially your business plan, you focus on it, you follow it to the letter, and you not back up, back down, or back away because of some problems, and committed to the mission, creating business that combines profitability with positive impact. You can see that despite all these challenges, it is possible to overcome them if you stay in it and you are resilient. Now, let's quickly continue because of our time. Now, how productive entrepreneurs build a profitable business after retirement. And we say here also that retirement truly is the start of something wonderful in life. This is something I always tell people during training, that retirement is not for suffering, it's not a pain, it's not an agony. It's actually a time, a refreshing time where you have a lot of time in your hand that you can do whatever you like and you can succeed in it with your belief that it is possible. So for us to go quickly into profitable entrepreneurship business after retirement, it can be exciting and fulfilling endeavor. I can tell you that apart from this training capacity that I do, I can assure you that I do some businesses aside, and I'm trying my best. Be able to spare time for my business, be able to spare time for the job that I do, be able to have time for the society that I belong to. It allows you to leverage your skills, experience, and passion to create something new and generate additional income. This is the beauty of it. I will encourage anybody that intends to retire or intend to step aside from the business that I'm doing now and give the other people as managers or his children or anybody, that you can see leverage your skills, experience, and passion to create something new and generate additional income. Now, let me also tell you that at retirement, you are not looking at making millions, billions of naira. You are looking at what we call money that will be your pocket. The main sustenance of any retiree is cash flow. Cash flow. Every time you put your hand in your pocket or in your bank or anywhere, you have up to 50,000, 100,000. You can buy your toothpaste. You can buy your toothbrush. You can fuel your car. You can pay for your hospital bill. That is cash flow that every retiree needs. Whenever I talk to some people, especially people working in NNPC, they have big money. They will think that money is going to make them to succeed in retirement. No. What you need actually in retirement is a peace of mind. Please don't let me go to retirement planning. So many retirees are looking for ways to stay active, pursue their passions, and generate income during their retirement years. This is true. So people that I work with, that have advised, that I've talked to, they are looking for ways to stay active, pursue their passions, and generate income during their retirement years, so that they will not be dependent on their family or their children. So what are the benefits of starting a business after retirement? Financial independence. You're able to have your money in your pocket. You're not relying on your children. You're not relying on family members. You're not relying on friends. And you're not relying on the stipend that you collect as retirement pension. Now, you are able to pursue your passion. Pursue a business to a hobby or passion can bring immense joy and improvement in retirement years. I can tell you today, in this capacity building, training, and everything I do, I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. It's something I know I could do. And I'm doing that, and every day I'm happy. So try as well as you can. When you want to leave the office, or you want to retire, or nobody you know that is in you for a business or an endeavor that they have passion for. If you do a business that you don't have passion for, you fail. Because the passion is what will push you on. Then, the benefit again of that business after retirement is flexibility. You can get to sleep to 10 o'clock. You can say that I want to stay at home today, I'm not going to office. You just do your business from home. You can say that you are not going to see anybody. You can say that today, from morning till evening, it's my work I'm going to face. You can decide anything by yourself. You are flexible. Be your own boss and look for a flexible schedule. And able to balance work and leisure time according to preferences. You must have to sleep all day. That's what it gives you because your money is coming out of it. Mental stimulation. I can assure you that at retirement, my brain is still sharp because every day I look into things, I look into electrical, I look into things I can read. I try to develop capacity during the lecture. I do all those things. And I know of so many people that have retired and are doing it. So what happens is that your brain will not die. Your brain is always sharp. When you are asked a question, you're able to contribute. You can imagine. After 35 years in service, or after working for yourself privately for 40 years, you are not at home, maybe at 60, 65, or 70. There's a discourse. And you are invited to come and talk. You don't talk. You must be sharp. You must be there at all times to stimulate your brain. And that's what it does for you at retirement. Social engagement. You interact with customers, suppliers, employees. It fosters social connection. Combating feelings of isolation often associated with retirement. Let me also tell you that one of the psychology of retirement is that it can be isolated. And that's why we emphasize there must be retirement plan. Some people, because they didn't plan for their retirement, they become isolated. However, this is one of the breakthroughs for them. When you start a business, in your relationship, interaction with customers, employees, suppliers, other business competitors, you will discover that you build a network of people that will sustain you during your retirement. Legacy building. Build a business can create a lasting legacy, leaving behind something meaningful for future generations. It may not be your children. It may be your manager that's very good. And that's why we emphasize, especially in our center for productivity, we emphasize that you must do what we call succession planning. Whether to your children, whether to a good manager, you must prepare them. Prepare the people that will take over from you. Then there are a lot of health benefits when you start business after retirement. Because staying active and engaged through entrepreneurship can contribute to better physical and mental health in retirement. through your social engagement, it will contribute to better physical and mental health retirement. For you to even leave your home in house with the money, either you drive or you are driven or you walk. There was a man that came and he said he has he wants to start a business. What did I advise him to do? Luckily for him, as a stone throw to his house where he's living after retirement, he has a building there that he rent out to people. I told him, go and pursue some people from there, take over some areas, and even if you don't have anything to do, just go there in the morning. Start to walk to that place. Carry your juice, carry your food, carry everything, carry your food, and engage yourself in something it will give you as your health benefits. Now, I want to tell those who are not our members here that, and even members too, that our members will receive the slides and recorded video through the members repository / digital library, while others will receive free training video. I want to emphasize here, one of the benefits of being a member of this center is that we have a members repository digital library where books, e-books have been provided, newsletters are provided to that repository or digital library. You can read. You can take a whole day or whole or months to read them, and it's good for you as a member. So if you actually want to be part of this, please send a chat requesting your free material. You send your full names, you send your email, and send your phone number. I repeat again. If you are interested, while others will receive free training video, yes, you will receive the free video. If you need it, please, if you need the free materials, if you are not a member, send your full names, your email, and your phone number. Also, it is optional for you. There's e-certificate to show that you actually attended this lecture, and it costs only 5,000 naira as evidence of participation. Please indicate in the chat if you want an e-certificate. I repeat, for the benefit of those who are not our members and even members too, if you want even members too, if you want an e-certificate, it costs 5,000 naira, which will be an evidence of participation in this wonderful program, and indicate as you send your full names, your email, your phone number right away before as we continue. So, what are the practical steps to help you embark on productive entrepreneurship after retirement? Now, we want to let you know that entrepreneurial productivity is a way to supercharge you, focus, and boost your output. It will supercharge your output. It will make you to focus on your output and boost your output. It increases your energy. It makes you to have developmental, what do you call it, attitude towards anything that you thought. And that is the reason why the center is propagating this particular program in this particular time. So one of the things that will make you to get a very good business after retirement, it has to do with you must identify potential business ideas. You must identify potential business ideas. So one of the things that we advise is that you reflect on your interests and passions. I discovered, though I didn't use it when I was in service, that I could sit down and develop material, content. But I never thought it's possible to use it for business. I didn't think about it. It was later when I was going to buy that somebody said, you can do this. Then actually my pastor that time, he has an aptitude, very big training, capacity, and all that. And he said that you want to just put me on the spot. You put me. I developed the content. Because the I want taking this one. And I was surprised. I was captured that time. But I just put through. So it is the passion. I could talk. I don't fear crowd. Even if you have 1 million people, I'm trying to work with. And I'll see, attend to questions. Oh, that's what I said. You must be your interest and your passion. Then assess your skill and expertise. There's no way that you will work for 10 years, 20 years, even 5 years. And in that particular endeavor, whether you are as an employee or an employer, you don't develop a skill. You must have a skill or expertise. It's not possible unless the person just went there for salary or just to just to walk about that particular business. So these are the skills and expertise that you have to use as a business or as an endeavor after you have retired. Also, you must research market opportunities. Anybody that go into business without researching the market opportunity, you just deceive himself. Like I used to tell people when I do train MSME, like when they start up businesses, I have to tell them, because somebody is selling eggs, you now say, I'm going to sell eggs. It's okay. But are you going to sell it to the person that's selling eggs, or are you going to get your own market? If you don't have a market, you must have a market of your own. Don't rely on the market of somebody that's already selling, because he will not release his market to you. He will not release customers. So you must go there and search or research, do your own market, and see who and who you can sell to before you start a particular business. Now, you have to consider lifestyle and time commitment. Your lifestyle depends on the business you want to do. Your lifestyle will determine the business you want to do, sorry. Because if you're a lazy one, you better look for a business that you will do from your house. Your time commitments. Maybe your time is for religious activities. Your time is for family activities. You may not be able to do some businesses. So you must always consider your lifestyle and time commitment before you go to a particular business. Because if you start a business, there are those two things, family commitment, religious commitment, are going to interfere with them. You will not be able to develop the business to the point that you will be happy with yourself. Also, you have to evaluate your financial viability. Are you financially viable? If you are not financially viable, where will you get money from? Where will you get finances from? How will you finance your business? Then you must seek inspiration. Something must inspire you. Probably before you start the business and you have discovered your passion, go around where people are doing it. Go and sit down there. I was advising somebody who wanted to start a poultry farm in our office. I said, the basic kid, I said, do what you are going to do. You want to do it? Say yes. You have passion. He said, he has passion. I said, you have passion. He said, he has passion. I said, you know what to do? Go and look for a friend or somebody in your area that is already doing poultry, either layers or broiler. Go and tell the person that you want to learn the business. And I said, that was very easy. I said, hey, before you go, not that it's very easy. What you are going to do, you are going to pay for it. You must pay. You pay the person. He said, well, what the person is his friend? At the same time, you must pay. He may not collect the pay from you, but you must pay. If you refuse the pay, the following day, carry those things, buy something from the market, and go and give the wife and the children. He will ginger him up to train you more. He will give you all the secrets of the business, because every business has a secret. Then, as he's training you, he's telling the secret of the business, you will get inspired. So this is how we talk about getting seeking inspiration to do your business. You test your ideas. You have to test your ideas. You have to test your idea. My wife wanted to start a business on a floor, corn floor, and I told her to prepare it. We prepared it. And in fact, one of my brothers came from the US and he took it there. And people were asking, but because we could not produce, because what they were asking for, we couldn't take care of it quickly, and that's why we stopped production. But we are going to do the ticket. They are asking for calories. They say, what is the calorie? You must give us the CKL. So all these things, you must test your idea. You have tested it and it's acceptable to people. Seek advice and mentorship. Don't think that somebody is bigger to you, that I can't talk to him. I have been doing the business. You know, I was a chief executive officer. And I was the owner of a particular business. And then I go and meet somebody. No, you seek advice. If you cannot seek advice from them, why not get an advisor who will pay you? Both financial and business advisor who will help you out of your business. You need to put it on the good step. And then you need mentorship. People are in their business, your friends, a family member, or a friend, a family member. You approach them. They mentor you. They carry you along. So that you know you make some mistakes. And the mistake you make, we have made the mistake before. This is how I did it. This is how I did it. That is the sense of mentorship. You must stay open-minded. For you to actually be a good business, a productive entrepreneur, you must be open-minded. Open-minded to your customer, open-minded to your investors, open-minded to everybody. Open-minded to the society where you belong and the community where you belong. Also, to start small and stay gradually. Some people want to say, no, I want to start a very big business. And I used to tell people when they come from MSME training or capacity building, they say, actually, what I don't have is money. And I say, how much do you need? So I need 10 million naira. I say, to do what? And to start this business now, I say, okay, can you show me the prospect of the business before you give for 10 million naira? It is not money you need first. It is the business idea. When you get the business idea, you do marketing research. After doing marketing research, you're going to determine what you are able to produce, what you're going to produce. You determine the business. You determine the extent, the magnitude of the business you're going to start. You can't just start business because with money. The more money you pump the business, the more you lose it. But when you start small and scale up gradually, it's better for you. And also, remember, when you start small, if you know you lose the money that is small, you are still a happy person. But you start big and you lose the money that is big, that business has collapsed. You will not have to do it again. Nobody can make you to come back and do it again. So you are not advised that you choose something that's enjoyable and fulfilling for you, something you enjoy, something that when they wake you up and ask you about the idea, you can say it in the next 5 or 10 minutes, telling them how beautiful it is, telling them how good it is, telling them how to go about it. That's a business that's enjoyable and fulfilling. And I believe when you follow these steps, you can identify all those things, then you have a good business idea to do. Also, the second part of it is that you have to do thorough market research. Market research is very crucial for you to be able to evaluate a business idea after examining. What are the reasons? When you do a good market or thorough market research, you'll be able to identify demand. I told you earlier that a productive entrepreneur that want to satisfy the society, not only the profit, must be able to identify, must be customer centric. He must bend towards the customer who is going to use it, who has a need for it. It is only when you go to the market that you identify the demand. How many people want to buy this particular product? How many people will buy? It is when you have done that one, you might be able to, when you do market research, you're going to validate the assumptions you have created. I can see that 1,000 persons in my area will buy these things. My family members, their friends and their friends, they will buy that 2,000. Then, it is when you are able to do all those ones that you now validate the market for your demands. Now, if you do market research, you will identify opportunities and threats. If I start this business, what are the opportunities that I have? What are the threats? The opportunities, the opportunity gives you, make you to be strong, and threats make you to be weak. So the threat you need is what you are going to mitigate against. You are going to look for a way to go around the threat and be able to survive that particular business or industry. Also, when you do market research, you need to do forecasting of your financial performance, both forecast as you go along and what are your performance in the future. All this will be contained in your business plan, which we are going to deal with as we go along in this talk. Now, then you will be able to minimize risk. A good market research will enable you to minimize the risk that you have encountered if you do not do the market research that can crumble your business. Another thing that market research will do for you is to be able to research your competitors. What will researching your competitors do for you? It will be able to enable you to know your market positioning. Where do I want to hide? Do I want to be among the people that be up there? I want to be in the middle, or I want to be in the lower echelon where I'm making my small money. The market positioning will determine the amount of money you're going to put to the business. Your market positioning through research will make you to know the amount of money that you're going to put to start scaling up bit by bit until you get to up there. Also, your competitors will enable you to learn from other successes, from their mistakes, from what they have done, how they have been doing it, how they have failed, all these they have done that are wrong, that are good, that are sustainable. You will have learned it from them. Also, you will be able to anticipate challenges that is that particular industry or in that particular business. When you do a good market research, you will be able to understand customer needs. Now, when you do insight into customer needs, it will start your innovation. It is when you do research into the needs of the customer of the people, that's when you need to now know the innovation that are bringing to the market. And then when you bring innovation, you have able to do market differentiation. What is market differentiation? You have to know the people, the age grade, the demographic of who that will buy your products. You have to know them. The big businesses that will call you to come and do something for them, that will patronize you. It is when you do competitors research, you will be able to know all those things. You'll be able to know the needs of the, for example, in Nigeria today, people need a lot of advice from Center for Management and Development, for our center for development. They need it more because we're able to tailor you towards good practices that we're able to, especially in the area of cash flow management, employer management, all those things as advisors that we give you, we enable you to be able to know what you can bring to the market as an innovation, and you have to differentiate who is going to buy the product from you. So it enables tailoring your offerings to match customer needs and sets you apart. That's what market differentiation does for you. Market differentiation sets you apart. It needs you to have a unique one. What we call a unique selling point. Unique product as a unique selling point. Now, optimizing market strategy, under market research, you say it means to optimize market strategies. Identifying target market, that is, you'll be able to identify the target market where you are taking your product to, which will lead to what? Relevance. You become relevant. Other people have been doing things like that, but because you brought an innovation, it will not become relevance among the customers. That's what it does for you. Also, it will be efficiency. What will it do for you? That of efficiency, it will help you not to waste too much money. You will be able to do time management. The time you are going to use, how many employees are going to recruit to be able to do this business that will be efficient. All those things will help you as you do the market. And also, you need to differentiate the market where you belong to. As you do that, we are advising again that there are some market research tools that could help you the marketing research. Talk about marketing online tools, talk about surveys, and talk about interview techniques. Some of the online tools for market research, we talk about Google Trends, SurveyMonkey, Google Forms, Google Analytics, competitor analysis tools. Computer analysis will enable you to know who are your competitors, who are the people in that market or in that industry. Then you analyze them and see where you need to enter through your bag. Then you have surveys where you do open-ended questions to encourage the response to provide detailed feedback and insight. It is from the feedback and insight that you're able to know what you are going to bring to the market, especially when they're able to respond with relevant ideas, relevant answers that is for your own business idea. But you can do some things for them that make them to do that. You can offer incentives, so that discounts or free samples to encourage participation and increase response rates. Also, people that you will talk to in your area, which have to do interviews, your community people, your family persons, all of them, you can interview them on one-on-one. You need to gain deeper insight into their needs and preferences. All this will help you for you to do a good market research. And so we are saying that when you identify the target market, understand customer needs, that's in summary, and researching competitors are essential steps for a business idea because they enable you to create offerings that are relevant. You bring things that are relevant to the market, compelling and competitive in the marketplace, increasing the likelihood of success and long-term viability for your business. Another thing that will make you to be able to survive or do a good business and become productive as an entrepreneur after retirement is that you must do what we call a comprehensive business plan. And why? Why? You ask why? Because clarity of vision. When you want to start a business, you already check your skills and expertise. Now, you now have a vision of what you intend to do. When you do a business plan, it gives you the clarity of vision. You need to state it on paper. Pen and paper, you write it down, black and white. You now give you a clear vision of how, or what you want to do, how you are going to do it, how you are going to get there, how you are going to get money. All those things will give you clear vision. Then, what does it do for you again? It gives you strategic direction. What is strategic direction? Strategic direction is that it gives you it gives you the opportunity to be able to follow the ideas you have you already put in. You already get the clarity of vision. You will not be able to go directly to that particular vision. You don't deliberately. A business plan will enable you to be able to work towards the vision that you have created for yourself, and it's already clear to you. Then, if a business plan attracts investors and finance, when you have a good business, in fact, you always tell people that if you any business you want to do and you do not have a business plan, you have not started. You are just a trader, you are not a businessman. A business plan will give you everything that you need. That you need to sell your business to investors and financiers. People will get interested in it. It is for your business plan. Banks will not borrow money or give you loans if you don't have a good and clear business plan. So if you attract investors and financing, you have a good business plan. Also, a business plan serves as operational guidance. When you start your business, you are going to put in place a lot of day-to-day operational guides for yourself, for your staff, for your customers, for your investors, and for everybody that is involved. So, a business plan is what I will guide you as to the operational activities, whether be weekly or monthly or yearly, or that will become a culture, operational culture of that particular business. It's from the business plan I'm going to get it from. Also, a business plan allows you to do proper risk management. If you are going to a business you have not done before, and you do not analyze the risk, you do not identify the risk, because if you don't identify the risk, you can't analyze it. It's the risk that you identify that you analyze. So if you are not able to analyze the risk, you can't manage it. So business plan will allow you or enable you to do a good risk management for your business. Now, a business plan will also help you to measure progress and performance. You have done, especially in business plan, you do a financial forecast of your sales, financial forecast of your earnings, financial forecast of your products and everything. It is the forecast. If you're able to meet it, that will enable you to now say, I want to be producing 1,000 pieces of this thing. I will sell it at a particular price, and this is the money that will come into me. Now, if you're able to now go beyond that 1,000, that means you are going. If you are not able to meet that 1,000, that means your performance is low. That's why business plan will help you to measure progress and measure your performance. Now, what are the key components of the business plan? Number one, the business plan will have what we call executive summary, which is a concise overview of the business concern, goals, and key highlights of the overview of the business concept, goals, and key highlights of the plan. Everything about the business will be in the executive summary, both your forecast, financial management. If it is, it will be summarized in the executive summary. Now, the second part of it is what we call business description. A detailed information about the business concept, how you got the concept, what you think you do, products or services to be offered, the target market. You can see the reason behind or the importance of market research. Here we are talking about you cannot do target market details market research in your business plan if you do not do market research. You cannot do it. It's from the market research that you now be able to know your target market and unique selling proposition. What will make your product unique? What is that product? What will make it unique? Then, in your business plan, you are going to now state your market analysis and assessment of the industry. You are going to the target market, customer demographics, and competitive landscape. We have talked about this before. You must state everything in your business plan. Then, again, you must now say your marketing and sales strategy. We have talked about the online marketing, all the other marketing we have talked about. You are going to get in the research. So you will use all those ones now to put in your business plan, distribute all this marketing and sales strategy. Is the one that investors will be looking into. They want to see it, because if it's not a good proposition, they run away from it. If it's not achievable, if it's not a smart business plan or a marketing strategy, They will not fall for it. So it is better for you to do a good market strategy, a marketing plan, and then put them in the business plan for people to see. You talk about your operational plan. You talk about day-to-day operations of the business, including production processes. From this one, we boil this one. After boiling, we parboil. After parboiling, we do this, we do that one. That's if you're into rice. You do those one. The supply chain management and staffing requirements, everything will be under your operational plan. Hello, can you still hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Now we'll talk about operational plan. Then we'll talk about management and organization. In your business plan, you talk about the management team, organization structure, and key personnel roles and responsibilities. In your business plan, you must have what we call organizational structure. Everybody wants to see it. Now, your staffing requirement and everything, if it's too much, investors will be looking at you as somebody just want to give you money to staff. If you don't need the staff, you don't need to put it there, that you need it. That is why a business plan is very, very important, especially under the management and organizational that you need. Your key personnel roles and responsibilities. The role you'll be performing, the role you'll be playing. Who are your stakeholders? Who are your directors? Who are your shareholders? Everything must be there. Now we have financial plan, financial projections, income statement, cash flow forecast, balance sheet, as well as startup costs and funding requirements. Startup costs is also startup budget, but we'll get there. And funding requirements. All this must be there. Then your risk management plan, we have talked about it before, identification of potential risks and challenges, along with strategies for mitigating and managing them. You must state it there. Because nobody is going to do it for you. You will have done this by yourself and put your business plan. And also, I told you, your business plan is the face of the business that will enable people to want to be part of it, or people want to run away from it. Now we have implementation plan, a timeline, an action plan for executing the strategies applying to the business plan, including key milestones and performance indicators. So we are saying that by including these key components in your business plan, you can create a comprehensive roadmap for success and effectively communicate your vision and strategy to stakeholders in the business. Now, number 4 part of how to do a productive business is financing your business. We have several options for financing a business. Let me also say here, before we continue, that any business that does not have the required finance or money to run it is a failed business. It will fail. Because when you cannot get enough money to do your business, that's why we are saying start small. You'll be able to actualize and be able to scale up from being starting small and gradually moving up. So, as a retiree, one of the financing options that you have is your personal savings. While you are at work, while you are working, you must have business of savings that you can just put your hands into and bring it to the business to start something small. Then you can talk to your friends and family. Now, when we talk about friends and family, you must be able to talk to friends and family members that are considerate in giving you money to that business. You have about 3 types of them. The one that will, as they're giving you the money, they are afraid that you succeed. There are some that will just, out of, let us see whether if you succeed. Some of them have negative thinking towards the business. This man that was a civil servant, he has not done business before. Let me just give him, so that you don't believe that I don't want to give him. Some family and friends will say that. And we have some family members who will support you all the way through, and they want to succeed. So we have them like that. Be careful who you are going to, and ensure that when you collect money from them, with the provision that you are going to pay back, please, as you are making money, maybe more profit, pay back their money. Also, as somebody who has retired, you can get personal loans. Personal loan from the bank, personal loan from your cooperative, personal loan from microfinance bank. I don't know, but as you do that, you have to be careful. Now, we we have what we call retirement accounts. One of the things that we used to advise when we are doing financial planning for retirees is that every intending retiree must have idea of type of retirement account that they must create. For example, in Nigeria, we have retirement savings account, we have voluntary contribution, we have all those accounts like that, and there are some people who are into micro pension, those in the private sector, or those who are artisans or that will do micro pension. Those are retirement accounts that you can rely on when you want to start a business. You can go there and collect money to start your business. Then we have small business loans that you can collect from people that give out business loans. Then we have government loans and grants, like MSME grants and loans, intervention funds such as AXMIs and micro borrowers. All of them are there from CBN, from government, from development bank. All those ones are there for you to pick up and use for your business. Then we have crowdfunding, as the name implies, crowdfunding where several people come together, you invite them to your business, you bring money to help you to run the business. We have angel investors. Angel investors are people who are already rich, they just want startups that they can help, they bring in their money, then later probably some of them might want to be part of the business at equity. They want you to give them equity share or they become a shareholder. Then we have venture capitalists who are firms who have money they have money that they want to invest. They have pool of funds that they want to invest in businesses. They do this one for a fee. When you make for a profit, when you make profits, you collect part of the cost from you. You also have bootstrapping. Bootstrapping is a type of financing your business where you do not borrow money from anybody. You do not seek for loan. You do not look from anybody for money. All the money you have is what you use. Also, you now use stakeholders like a supplier who will supply. He will invoice you that you are owing them. When you sell it or when you produce and you sell, you pay back their money. Those ones can help you to start your business. So we are saying that before choosing a financial option, it's essential to carefully evaluate the terms, risks, and the implications for your business and personal finances. So consulting with financial advisors or business experts can help you to make informed decisions and choose the best financial strategy for your situation. It's very, very important. This is a thing that we always advise people. Now, financing your business, create a budget. I've told you before, when we go to start, I say a business that is about to start must create a budget. We call it startup budget. Now, creating a realistic budget, as a startup budget, and managing finances effectively are crucial for the success of a business for several reasons. Now, when we talk about startup budget, a startup budget will show what is the business like, what is it going to produce, what are the costs for materials, what are the costs for renting, what are the costs for transportation, what are the costs for electricity, what are the costs for fueling, what are the costs for so many things. That means you are preparing a balance sheet. What do you have yourself? It's like preparing a balance sheet ab initio before you start your business. That's what we mean by startup capital, by startup project. And then if you show your startup capital, how much do you have? All those things are the things that will contain in your startup budget. And the success of your business, because you are allowed to focus to, depends on having a startup budget. Now, for several reasons, we are saying that it's good for you to do that because it helps you to do resource allocation. How much you allocate for fuel? How much you allocate for this? No, we cannot buy another token. No, we cannot buy another token until next week because for this month we have already spent 50,000 out of 10,000. We have marked for electricity. For fueling, we cannot spend more than this because we have already used out of the total amount we allocated for fuel for this month or for this week or for today. That's what it helps to do. You do your resource allocation for marketing. For this, you have already allocated resources, and the budget will help you to be able to know how much you have allocated. It's also help you to do financial planning. Financial planning that the little money you have, you are able to use them judiciously to do your business. It helps you in risk management. What are the risks involved? When you overspend your budget, you know the effect. The effect is that you have to go and take money from another place to put it inside, and then you're not able to have an impactful successful in performance. You're not able to measure your performance because you're not putting money. That is why whenever I talk to people about financial planning, especially their business, I tell them, once your business starts, every money you are intended to invest in that business must not be your own account. It must be in a business account. You actually own the business, but the business is your employer. When you see your business as your employer, it will be easier for you to be able to manage the resources available for that business. You must not keep the money of the business in your own account. You are not doing business. You are just a trader. A trader keeps the money for the business and say, no, let me buy me. Some, when they even finish at the end of the day after selling, they now put the money they sold and they say, sorry, they now put it in their car and they are going to buy milk from the way. You can't buy milk from a business money. You can't do that because there are allocations that are made. So all those risks of spending the money anyhow will already help you. Budget will help you to be able to avoid them. Profitability analysis, you have to analyze your profit, whether you are doing well or not. Then you have what we call cost control, like the electricity I used earlier. When you are marked 20,000 to buy electricity for this month, and you have already spent 15,000 naira, you now find a way to be switching up your company, and that's what we call cost control. So you not overspend the budget meant for electricity. Your budget gives you investor confidence. When investors see that you have a budget and you are following the letter, they are ready to invest in the business. Compliance and reporting. You will be able to comply with all the other rules that are necessary for your business and be able to do a good financial reporting of your business. Decision making. It gives you leverage to make a decision. The decision you have already made, you cannot take yourself out of it unless it's necessary. You must follow it. Then it gives you adaptability and flexibility. You are able to adapt and be able to now have flexibility. There are times you just say, no, we're not even going to spend the whole 20,000 naira. Out of the 20,000 naira, we're going to spend 10,000 naira for this month. You are spending 50%. You are flexible to do that. Then it gives you long-term sustainability. It enables your business to continue to grow and grow and grow as you manage. So creating a realistic budget and managing finances effectively are essential for businesses after retirement. I'm emphasizing this after retirement because a retiree that loses all the money put in the business, it can lead to high blood pressure, which can lead to death. It can lead to stress. When a retiree is stressed, he doesn't have hope of anywhere getting money to start another business, he can die. So this is really why I'm emphasizing after retirement to optimize the social allocation, minimize risk, drive profitability, and ensure long-term sustainability and success of the business. Now, number 5 part of being able to do a profit business after retirement is you must follow legal and regulatory consideration. You remember, when we are talking about the challenges, we talk about legal and regulatory challenges. It will not become a challenge if you're able to do what is right. Now, in the business, we have what we call business structure. It's either you do a sole proprietorship, one-man business, or you do partnership, or you do limited, you go and register with CAC. And when you register, nobody is coming to your shop and be placing something like a closed business because you are not registered. So if you follow you follow the legal regulation you will not have problem. Now, business license and permit. If your business has to do with you obtaining a license, for example, somebody that is into pure water business or bottled water business, he must be licensed and must be given permit, especially from environmental organization, regulatory body, to be able to do that business, to be able to produce water for people consumption. All these business licenses and permits, you must obtain them. Then you must be aware of your tax obligation. What is the rate of tax for a businessman in Nigeria? Is it 10%? Is it 10% of your profit? Or at what point is your profit have a tax obligation? All those things you must know. If you cannot know them, please get an advisor or somebody who can help you in those areas. Then you must be aware of employment laws. Employment laws, like your employees must open a retirement savings account. You must be aware of it. Your employees must be paid the minimum wage. You must be aware of it. Your employees must work from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock or to 5 o'clock. You must be aware of it. You must have health and safety and environmental plan. Follow of it. You must have fire equipment. You must have it. You must make employees to have good safety. It's important. Maybe one of these days, if we have the opportunity, we'll talk about HSC, that is health, safety, and environment in the workplace. In this to help you as a member of this organization. So we have of this center. Now, the intellectual property protection. All your intellectual property that we talk about, especially in our manual, we talk about knowledge management in a business. If you're a member, you must have gone through knowledge management. It's in our manual that you read before you can be inducted into this center. Your intellectual property protection, you must have to protect them. You must have to protect your gadgets against cyber security, against people infringing or making a fake product of your production. All these things. Then you must know about contract agreement.
Sorry, sir. Mr. Adela, apologies, sir. Yes, I think we're running out of time. I don't know if we can round up in about 10 minutes so we can have time for questions.
Okay. Yes,
yes, sir.
Should do that. We should do that.
Thank you, sir.
We're talking about legal and regulatory considerations, but I've told you before, members will receive the slides and recorded video through the members digital library. Please, if you have intention of getting this video and all the free materials, send your name, your email, and phone number, and please, you have to pay for each certificate of 5,000 naira if you so desire. Also, for you to survey, you must do marketing and promotion. We'll talk about different because if you are able to get this material, you benefit for all the other things. Then you have to do your management operation, day-to-day management. You must set clear goals and priorities. You must delegate tasks. You must have effective communication. You must monitor your finances, and your customer service must be super. You will do continuous planning for you to challenge. Now, we have challenging and risks in the business. Is there a risk? A business can lose his money. In the business, if you do research, I need to do business that has passion for, limited time horizon, later in life means you don't have limited time. You have limited time to continue your business, your investment in that particular business. These are some of the risks. Healthcare costs, some face higher healthcare costs after retirement, and then they may not be able to take of themselves. But you know when you are active, you'll be able to do and be active, continue to be active for life. Work-life balance is there. How to adopt technology, market competition, all these are version, all these are challenges and risks that are involved in you retiring business. So, but let us quickly talk about the center. The CeProd became a legal entity on 11 December 2008. Regulation number 3050-518. The center was registered as a non-governmental and non-profit organization, a world-class productive center in Africa. The centrality of productive to all sectors of the African economy calls for concerted efforts and measures to reverse the declining trends in the production of third world economies. Hence, the intervention of our noble center. So, below are some of the awareness campaigns, national and international news publications, how Nigeria GDP can increase, using PR to strive boost productivity. You have all these awareness campaigns and publications when you become a member, which you can read from our digital library. Now, what do you benefit as a member? You show a member the best productivity principles, values, standards, and practices, performance of the organizations and businesses. Our members also understand that increasing productivity and personal productivity, this is their living standards and enhancing national productivity. Because when you have increased productivity, you get profitability, which is now means money in your pocket as a person, and you have national productivity. We have a lot of CeProd in the news, people that got their certificates. Another benefit is that it improves the real income of your business. Able to pursue good service, enjoy leisure, improving house and education, and contribute to social and environmental impact will definitely increase. Increase our members' productivity also help their business to be more profitable. Yes, many members have testified that since the joy they have been applying what they have been learning from this place to their businesses and other that they have been helping as advisors since has really improved. So perhaps the main benefit of becoming a member of this center is the provision of recognition that knows a high level of professional competence and performance standard, which is ACP, associate, you have the membership, and we have the fellowship. The minority monthly newsletter and special research reports, key members report about emerging issues in profession locally, and another one, all on like that. When you join us, you see them. You're going to list you the membership directory. You have access to the digital library. All these are the things you are going to enjoy as you join us. So, in conclusion, despite this challenge and risk, many retirees successfully start and run businesses after retirement by carefully evaluating opportunities, leveraging their skills and experience, seeking support from mentors and advisors, and maintaining resilience in the face of adversity. And I will end by this quote by one of our outstanding fellow, Professor Miriam Abdul, who says that outstanding performers are highly productive, of which many belong to the world, to the center for productivity and development. Thank you very much. And I will now entertain questions. Chairman, it's over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for doing justice to this topic. As I said, retired but not tired. So at this juncture, I don't know if there are any questions. We earlier stated that you can put in your questions in the chat box. But in the event you've not done that and you have a question, I believe the moderators can unmute you so you can ask your question before we bring in the DG to give closing remarks.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, my name is Harris D. Saad. I'm joining from Abuja.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. If I could be heard clearly, for me, the first question is on the website, well, the name I'm seeing is Center for Public Service Productivity, whereas the term generally referred to is Center for Productivity. So which one is it? Is it Center for Public Service Productivity or Center for Productivity? That's the first question. I don't know whether sir has been able to get that.
Yes.
All right. So the second question is regarding the webinar today. Basically, it focuses on retirees and people who will be looking to start businesses after retirement. However, what about those of us in the private sector who are not necessarily in the public service? For instance, I'm in the private sector, and that is my space for a couple of years or decades. What is in it for participants or practitioners in the private sector? How does the center really cater for such people in those ecosystems? Those are the two questions. Thank you very much, sir.
DG, will you take the first question? DG?
Okay, the first question.
About public service.
Full name, on the name, the full name that is registered is Center for Public Service Productivity and Development.
Okay.
The acronym CeProd is just an abbreviation which we use to make it easier, Center for Productivity. I don't know whether that answers your question.
No, it's talking
yes,
about
it does.
the private sector. Is there whether private or not?
Yes, that's the second question.
That's
I actually
second
wanted
question.
to get clarification. Yes,
Okay.
I wanted to get the clarification regarding the name officially.
Okay.
Now that has been cleared. Yes. So the second question now is what brings. Yeah, all right.
Let me take. Where do you work, sir?
I'm with the private sector, sir. I'm a consultant for CeProd, sir.
For CeProd, beautiful.
Yes.
And do you have your own private?
Yes,
consultancy?
I have. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, and absolutely, sir. We have our private firm, sir.
Okay. What we discussed today is not only for people that are in the public service. One day, sir, you might decide that you want to leave your consultancy company and go back home to go and stay. Maybe at 65, at 70, you might decide. I didn't say you are going to decide. What we are saying is that definitely there is a particular time in your life at an advanced age that you won't be able to do that business you are doing again. And you decide that you want to go and do another endeavor that is smaller or lower than the one that will not take much more strength from you or much more power from you than the one you are doing now. We are preparing everybody's mind. Not only that you must be in the public service, but you can be in the private sector. Also, sir, I don't know whether you are aware, and you must be aware because you are consulting for that the what do you call it? What do you call this one? PRA 2004 and 2014 as amended. That is Pension Reform Act. It's for everybody in Nigeria. I don't know whether you are aware, sir.
Yes, I do, sir. But you are digressing a little, sir.
All right. Even your own consultant company, you must have open account for your staff. If you are up to 50, if you are up to 50, so you can now imagine some of your staff might have to retire and leave your business and start their own business. If they are in this meeting, they'll be able to use it to take care of themselves when they want to go private on their own team. You understand me, sir? Like me,
yes. When
I left service, I started to go into private activity, and here I am, still bubbling. That is what we meant by doing business after assignment. And this topic today is not ordinary entrepreneurship, productive entrepreneurship. Who has to do with somebody who is going to start a business that is not solely underlying profit oriented. You just want to give back to society, to the environment, and the community where he has served. He has done so things for them, and he said that let me just start a small business that can be helping other people, especially for employment for people in society who are not employed in ab initio. That's what it means, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Because a lot of people are raising hands. I said the second question basically focuses on something. Yes, I was trying to really find out if the center really caters for people in the private sector, not necessarily after retirement, but practitioners, in other words, MSMEs. I work with MSMEs, and since it's about productivity, if there are issues, all right. So I don't know whether you get that question. That's what that question is targeted. Yes.
Okay, so let me answer that.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
The center is focusing on productivity, and if you have visited our website, you will see that the center matters for both. The purpose or the mission is for both private and public sector.
Okay.
And when you talk about productivity, it is more in than in,
yes. Okay.
Because in public sector, the objective is more for welfare.
Exactly, sir.
For productivity. So their output often is not measured the same way that private sector is measured.
Absolutely, sir.
Productivity focuses more on private sector, but we try to bring the public sector into it, in that the spending, if not well utilized, also affects the private sector, because it is the private sector that pays much of the tax, which, if not well utilized, the amenities which the private sector will be supposed to use for production will be used in providing infrastructure. So you see how the public sector is involved now.
Exactly, sir.
If the public sector does not provide road for you, you have to provide their road. If they don't provide electricity for you, you have to provide electricity. And you can imagine someone who have 10 million, maybe for a restaurant. Instead of using it for the restaurant, it's using it to provide inverter and solar. So everything is have a symbiotic, relationship. I hope that is understood.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
And also, what's the name of that?
The name is Harris. The name is Harris. Okay,
Mr. Harris. Also, you discover that Smedan that deals with the MSME, MSME can be categorized as private people. And
we are private people, sir.
Yes, I mean the MSMEs.
Yes, they are.
They need more training on productivity, more than anybody else in the public service.
The more reason why I'm on this call today, because I saw it as a very important call, and I needed to really find out some very key details. We work with them. We are certified consultants for them, and productivity is an essential element of being a very good entrepreneur. So the more reason why we said, let's find out from CeProd. I've been receiving your mails. I'm following. I think we'll continue the discussion after that. Let me just give out to other people so that they have questions.
Yes, okay, go ahead. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. All right. I believe I have one in the chat box.
The chairman, please, what you will do is,
yes, sir,
let them answer. Call 3 persons to ask a question.
Yes.
And the the speaker will jot them down and respond after 3 so that we can fast track it. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Quickly, I think let me just take the ones on the chat box. So then before we go to Mr. Emmanuel Bamiboye, this is from Mr. Ikechukwu Abba. He says, good morning and thanks for a wonderful presentation. Said, my question is, how can a startup business cope with the economic challenges we are facing currently in Nigeria? That is one. Then we also have from Professor Dolphin Morrow. His own is with the level of corruption which has been institutionalized, how easy would it be for those of us who have no connections to get loans from banks or grants from the Central Bank of Nigeria? So those are the 2 questions we have on the chat box. But then Mr. Emmanuel Bamboye, please, you can go ahead.
Morning. It's a nice to be in this hall this morning. My question is borders on competitors, business competitors. When you look at our business environment today, there are a lot of competitors. And what business tool or management tools can we use to guide against all these evil competitors? Take, for instance, you start a business and they are coming, your business is booming, and they are just telling you that when did you get into this business, we will not allow you to flourish again. They begin to threaten you. Which business or management tools do you think that kind of an entrepreneur can use? Thank you very much.
Okay, we also have Mr. Christopher Obieke, but maybe after you answer this.
I think it's 3. He can take these 3. Then we'll go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Economic challenges that we have now, how will a business thrive, or how will a business be able to succeed? We should not despair. You know, despite the economic crunch that we're going through and challenges, some businesses just came up and they are able to survive it. That's why we state every time I close a particular part in training, I say you need advisors, you need mentorship, and you need somebody who will to pull you through this business you are about to do. That's why we say if you take a business after retirement or anytime you want to do that business, you must take a business that you have skill and expertise for, and you have a passion for it. So we are not saying economic challenges are not there, but when we look at the economic challenges, we're not able to do anything. We just abandon everything. And since we are actually focusing on somebody who's about to retire or who is retiring, we are saying that for you to get small income, for you to stay active in life, start something that you could do that may not have, the economy may not have much to do with it. But there's no way it will not. However, you must be able to get somebody who will pull you through so that you're able to survive that particular business. Like I mentioned, my wife was doing a business, and there are some things that came as challenges. We stopped before. We are reviving it back. You must be ready to be resilient and adaptable to challenges. It is what you buy that you sell. Everyone will say Gary, especially in the market, but people are still buying the Gary, and people are still producing Gary. There's something we can do because we have to eat. So these are the issues that we look at. We don't allow challenges. Now, somebody talk about corruption that have been institutionalized, and that CBN is no longer have to assess it because CBN is no longer giving loans to people. Yes, that's corruption there. However, somebody just talked from SMEDA now. SMEDA have to do with MSME, and they are doing a very good job because we have a relationship with them from my own outfit. So what we are saying is that despite the corruption, you can still get loan. And in my delivery, I said that loans can be gotten from other areas, not only the CBN. I only talk about the activist loan and anchor borrowers, though it has issues now. But I believe that government will do something about it to bring that back a way to be able to, and government is doing something about this. Is it 50 billion naira? Is it 7 billion naira for MSME that are putting in place? So it's those things. When don't put in your mind that there's corruption first. When something has come up by government has established a particular area that can help you your business, first of all, go there and see it. Don't put your mind that everything is corruption. I don't know if to get it. I must know somebody before I get me from there. It doesn't work like that. You must have. That's what I told you about productive entrepreneur. I say you must be open-minded. You must be able to work. For example, I can walk in anywhere and talk to anybody. I'm retired. Anybody that talks to me, I'm telling them I'm retired and I just wanted to take advantage of this particular program. You walk in there, you talk to them. Don't put the corruption and insinuation of corruption in your mind when you are going there. I think that will be go a long way to help you to pick anything you want to do. Look out for government program to help MSME, to help businesses, and key into it. Apply for it. Even when you are giving on, it doesn't matter. You see, you have another key to it. It is when you will not key to it or try to know what is happening there that you know the leeway as to how to maneuver and get a particular loan. Then somebody talk about competitors. Now, what are the tools that you can use to guide against competitors? You cannot run away from the competitors. In fact, you are the one coming to the business now. You are the one that is becoming a competitor now. Somebody is already in that business. I've told you about analysis for competitors. You do the analysis for competitors, you use it to know why your competitors, who are there before, who are they there before, what are they doing, what will that society do for you? The society will help you to identify those who are doing well, those who are doing well, not very well, but well, those who are not doing well at all, you know them. You need to see the challenges they have for not doing well. You need to see what they are doing to be able to do well. That will be able to inform you to be able to put something in place. Which are all the risks that you have seen, challenges you have seen about their own businesses. Then those are the things you use not to guide against your own business. Also, you say threat that you say we're not allowed to survive this business. Are you having the same business premises? You are not having the same business premises. Just put in your mind, do your business, and ensure that you are doing what is right to make your business grow as much as you wanted. Because of want of time, please. Another question so we can.
Okay, yes, I think the last person we have now is Mr. Christopher Obieke.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir. I think you are muted, sir.
Mr. Christopher, you are muted. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, I think he's having audio issues.
Okay.
Maybe if you can kindly type in your question quickly, sir, because we can't hear you.
Mr. Christopher, we can't hear you, sir.
Apologies, Mr. Chris, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you better go ahead. Yes.
Okay, all right. In the absence of...
Sorry, I have a question, please. I sent a question earlier. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, apologies. I think we must have...
Yes,
okay,
I did not get it. My name is Deborah King, and I want to speak on behalf of small-scale businesses because it's not everybody that is retired or that has a large-scale business. Yeah. For example, what is the role of your center for a small-scale business? I've learned a lot on this, and I want to see how your center can assist to help youths, especially, thrive in this turbulent time in business. The second one is, what are the commitments to be part of your professional body? What are we going to give back to you, the society, and what are we going to gain as a business? Not just speaking only from the expertise part. I'm speaking on behalf of people that are also just coming into business, even if I have management level 7 criteria and certification. The last one is, this is a wonderful platform. I've been receiving emails. I'm speaking from the UK. I've been receiving emails from them, and I see that it's very informational, productive, and is rich. So I want to say kudos to the organizers because you don't see this coming cheap. I think you need to do more publicity. I had to send this to my siblings because I joined first back home. And I see that it will impact people positively in various space and work of life. That's my view. So I would like you to please, let's consider the people that are starting up, even if I've been in business in Nigeria for years, but Now we need to assist people. We need to reach out to the community. We need to lift each other's hands. It's really, really tough. I love the answers, and I like the fact that the speaker is realistic as well. That's very key. Yes. So it's something that small scale business are struggling. The large ones are also struggling, but the comparison is actually wide. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much. All right, so you want to take that, or you want us to add the question from Mr. Ikegu? I think he just sent it via the chat.
Please add it.
Okay, he says, may I appreciate our lecturer for a wonderful presentation. My question is, with the stringent requirements for sourcing loans, especially the need to present a tax certificate for some years, how do new businesses secure the required incentives to kickstart their businesses?
Yes.
I believe. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much. The question we'll be taking is has to do with the role of the Center for Youth and Startups, and by our sister from UK. Yes. As the name implies, what we do here is to let people know as to how they could bring about increased productivity in their businesses and productions. What we can do for the small businesses and startups in this our center is that we intend to bring about a program like this for the MSME, so that we can give them insight as to how they could get their business going, how they could survive this environment that is very, very difficult in Nigeria. And I believe that the center, since you have brought it up now, you have program for everybody. And since you have brought it up now, I believe that the office will ensure that in subsequent editions of this program, we will tackle the issue for the youth, the startups, and the upcoming MSME, both big and small. We may not be able to do that today, but I believe that the DG is here with me, and in this program, and the president must, and the VP and other board members will ensure that we work towards doing something for the MSME and to be able to upscale their business and be able to scale up to the places that is necessary. Commitment to CeProd. Commitment to CeProd is just what we have announced during the training, during the workshop, that you need to be a member to enjoy some benefits. A lot of benefits are there. We have a repository or digital library where you can get almost all the books or information that you need to ensure that you scale up your business and help you as you go along. Now, also, once you become a member and you enjoy those benefits, what is expected of you is that when you become a fellow, a member, or an associate, you'll be able to follow the rules and regulations and ethics of the profession or ethics of the center, which have to do with your customers, the other members, and the society. We all are in our code of ethics, find a manual. As I said earlier, we are going to dedicate a program like this to the MSME and startups and small businesses in Nigeria will be not in the future, but in the nearest, soonest, as this has become a major thing that we have discussed today. Now, students for loans, yes, loans are very serious to get in Nigeria, for small businesses, because people don't trust their money with somebody who they see as a novice, who are just started doing business. They want to be sure that the person has the wherewithal to pick loan and use it for what it's supposed to use for. And then there are some things, maybe I didn't mention them in my delivery, there are some things that you have to do as somebody who started a business. What are those things? They are very simple. You must be seen to be serious before somebody give you a loan. You must have started the business. Probably somebody who is selling spare parts, for example, a spare part dealer in Apple in Abuja or Oshodi in Lagos or Ladipo in Lagos, they have sales record of what they can sell every day. They have purchases record of what they buy. And if somebody who's educated, who wants to do business, banks ask you, can we know your business? Can we know you? They say, know you for what? He said, we want to see what I've been doing before. We were trying to get a loan for somebody in Access Bank, and we quickly called the person to come to the office to go and meet the prospective loanee. Only for them to answer the question, I go to Dubai to buy this, and then when I come and sell this one, they say, okay, let's see the exercise book. Under the exercise book where you write all these things. If they ask that one, they want to be able to give money to somebody who has started doing something and who is serious. Loans are not, banks' money is other people's money. They can't just give you money without having something at the back that ensure that you are going to refund the money back. I'm not trying to be hard on people here. I'm just being realistic. These are the ways that you settle a business that people want to invest, people want to give you loans, and people want to get interest in this particular business. Thank you very much, Mr. Christopher.
Okay,
thank you very much, sir.
If I can also add, sorry, the chairman, on what the center is doing for SMEs. Like during the COVID time, we organized digital marketing for youth, free training, and a lot of them benefited, and some of them are doing well today. Secondly, if you go to our website, you see a lot of resources, videos, which we have made and uploaded. It is also meant for these SMEs, especially those who cannot afford these lectures or cost of attending workshops, to have access to them. We also have newsletters we have also uploaded. And on publicity, every month we send more than 300,000 emails on areas of productivity to people, to educate them so that it can have impact. We have also carried this campaign to Office of Head of Service of the Federation, where we delivered a position paper on productivity in civil service. And some of what we recommended, they are implementing now. So we are doing our bit, and we also appreciate governing council members, our members who also donate to the cause, because the issue of productivity is the bane of our underdevelopment, because everybody, especially in the public sector, is thinking of what they can get without adding value. Then for our members, we have a lot of e-resources, books, videos that are selected to impact on what they are doing. Also, on the one that I've talked about, competition. Competition is not what to be afraid of if you are in the blue ocean. There's a book I would recommend, Blue Ocean. But the issue is that most often people are in the red ocean. What do I mean? You see what another person is doing. Like when POS started, the business of POS, every youth run into it. And by the time you know it, in a bus stop, you can have 20, 30 people doing POS. That is being on red ocean. People are not creative, innovative to think of what they can bring to the table, which is unique, which also fits their personality, their passion, their purpose. If youths know this, that they can be creative, innovative, and start business that align with their purpose and mission and vision, and not copy what others are doing, you cannot have issue of threatened by a competitor, because everyone have a unique strength that he can bring on the table. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DG. Well, I believe you've said it all. And maybe due to the exigencies of time, I mean, this is a topic which cannot be exhausted in a day. So at this juncture, I think I'll invite you back again, the DG, Dr. Chris Ebu, to give the closing remarks. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we thank all who have joined, and we will continue having conversations like this. And the essence is to smart up an idea that we can do more, irrespective of what we are doing. And I normally tell people, for everyone that is working in Nigeria, you have a responsibility of taking care of more than 10 or 20 people, unlike our friends that are in developed world like UK or US, who everybody mind his own business. Therefore, if we can help our dependents to understand about productivity and what they can do, we will be lessening the burden on ourselves, and that's what we are trying to do. So if everyone can be attuned to be productive and also to pursue endeavors that are productive, especially when going to school, when learning skills, because most often our youth learn skills that are irrelevant, especially to our economy. And when they come out, they will tell you, a graduate will tell you that they can do anything. Did you go to school for 5 years to come out to do anything? No. It is lack of being mentored, lack of being directed. So these things impact in the society. Someone who can do anything means that he cannot do anything and he cannot add value to the society. So that is what CeProd is all about. And because of time, we will end here. We appreciate all.
Thank you very much, sir. So I believe it will be till another time, another exciting lecture series. Thank you. Stay safe and goodbye all.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye-bye. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Can you display the account number once more again for the CeProd?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I enjoyed the lecture. God bless you.
Okay.
Can you
Thank you very much for the exciting sessions. Appreciated.
Yeah,
Dr. Chris, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
yeah, so let's accord.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
How are you, sir?
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, Dr. Solis.
Thank you very much, Oloide. That was
Although they have taken all the time.
very practical.
Thank you. Thank you so much.